Looking forward in terms of preparing ourselves for imminent attacks, and private security guards manning public places will in the next 6 months be licensed to carry firearms.
The government, through the Private Security Regulatory Authority, made the announcement explaining that the guards will have to undergo intensive training by the government.
Within the same timeline, all employees in private security firms will undergo a mandatory security vetting to be carried out by the NIS and the DCI.
Well, Private Security Regulatory Authority CEO Fazul Mohammed, however, confirmed that the firearms would only be given on risk assessment.
NTV's Mel Miendo reports.
The response by Kenyan security forces in the Tuesday afternoon attack at 14 Riverside Drive has been commended both nationally and internationally. 21 people lost their lives, but
no, we're retreating now.
700 others were rescued in an operation that was sensitively and intricately carried out. The presence of firearms was evident. Not only were the security forces armed, but licensed civilians too, who all fought united in relinquishing the enemy. At a disadvantage, however, was Senaka security team manning the entrance of the Dusit D2 hotel unarmed, yet they were the very first to face the terrorists. 2 security guards were among those killed.
Private security firms must be allowed and must be licensed to allow their private security officers to carry firearms. Hii mambo ya mtu kusimama na rungu kwa gate, hiyo ni kitu ilipitwa na wakati.
And now, in an attempt to counter such attacks, the Private Security Regulatory Authority has confirmed that private security guards will undergo mandatory vetting.
The people who we are going to issue firearms to, they will be for specific purpose and for specific assignment. That includes those officers who guard, who provide security for key installations, especially where there is a lot of human traffic.
We are going to create an armory where to store the guns at with the company. The employee is the one who will be entrusted because he knows the assignment, which requires what? A tool of trade. You cannot just arm every card.
Security guards in private security firms will now have a mandatory insurance cover, overtime paid to those who will work for more than 8 hours, and a uniform salary structure for both day and night guards.
All private security companies pay minimum wage, which is around 15,000. They pay extra hours, which is around 8,700. Then they also pay house allowance, which is around 2,000, and responsibility allowance. That brings the entire minimum wage level to almost 25,000.
The government is taking its security system very seriously. The training that security officers will now be given is internationally acquired and will allow them to work in any other country. Mel Miendo, NTV, Nairobi.